Yeah, so I spoke to him in pit lane, and he said the problem that he had was that he was underweight because of his own weight. So much speed in the championship.
Azroi Hakim Anwar, Idemitsu Bunsu Honda Racing Team is on pole position. Him and his extra bowl of rice. Kengo Nagao with the spectacles for Team Kenkem is in P2. The experienced Kengo
on, and outside of him, promising Thai rookie Kiatisak Singapong.
Veda Ega Pratama, who stepped up from Supersports from AP 250 to Supersports.
For Yamaha Technique Racing Team, Filipino rider, and the Japanese stand-in for Yamaha Racing Indonesia, Ray Matsuoka.
Shinya Mikami from Terra Promote Racing, a local private organisation. Racing Team ASEAN engineers are there, hoping that he can do the business. It's a substantial lead, 30 points, 5 races into the season. And one of those 5 races was abandoned, no points awarded. So he's been really, really strong. Right then, the flags, green and red, tell us that we are ready. Race number 2 is underway. It's a solid start from both of the Idemitsu Bunsu Hondas, but Kengo Nagao is the man who will just edge into the lead. He took a lovely line into the lead, and it is Kengo Nagao, the experienced Japanese Team Kenkem, who has the lead. The wild card has taken this away from the Idemitsu Bunsu Hondas.
So one of the Astra Hondas, I think it was Adananta, getting right out of shape, but he controlled it. He goes through in P3.
Behind Adananta, who's got the good start that he spoke about. Bike number 21, Adananta Putra. So let's see what difference that makes, because he said he was battling for the first 2 or 3 laps, way down to get back competitive. But it's Team Kenkem's Kengo Nagao.
P1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Out from under the bridge for the first time, up the hill. It's a steady climb up here. No problem for these Supersports 250. Coming into the corners, that shows you just a little bit of the elevation that they've got to do, Team Kenkem, as they come around this tighter hairpin at the far end, top of the brow of the hill, and then you look down, fearsome 90-degree right corner at the bottom of this hill.
So the wildcard Yamaha leading 3 Hondas.
Ega, he's made a steady start as well. Kiatasuk is there. The front 3 are just beginning to pull away. Maybe what won't be concerned yet, nor will Adananta Putra, but it is quite a pace being set by Kengo Nagao,
as he did yesterday.
Behind them, Apiwat is pulling away from Veda Ega and Kiatasuk. Reza Danica, so used to winning races, 250 champion, but now one of the also-rans in the Supersport 600.
Apiwat will be looking at this from P5 and seeing the gap open to his teammate out of the way to go second to see what he can do about it. Apiwat's having a look at Adananta Putra.
McKinley Cal Paz, he's just leading that 3rd group of racers in the Yamaha Technique Racing ASEAN, the former underbone champion from the Philippines. He's physically demanding. Apiwat Wantananam still in 5th place, but now Kengo Nagao is establishing a very healthy lead here as the 2 Idemitsu Bunsu Hondas get that wrong, and that's a scary moment there.
You'd expect to see these 2, knowing them as well as we do, helping each other, not hindering. Astra seems to be for now.
So Helmi goes through in P2. 2 is just over a second. That is a very healthy lead, 2 laps in for Kengo Nagao. Away. Got these long straights, long straight hairpin, long straight hairpin, long straight before you go under the bridge and out into the country. Which I'm advised are very technically difficult to do, but Kengo Nagao having no problem there.
He's had a little more practice than the others, but look at the quality that we got in this field. It's a really good job.
A bit wide there, that was a slight mistake from him. That allows Apiwat just to get a little sniff of 4th place. But you're right about the quality of the field. Wai Nagrohu, Ray Matsuoka, terrific racers. McKinley Cal Paz, Reza Danica, Veda Ega.
Yeah, Kiatasuk as well. Currently P6. Really promising start to his Supersport 600 back there. Apiwat is going to be looking at the distance from him back to up to Kengo. was over 2 seconds last time around.
Is a wild card. He doesn't really interfere with the championship standings. He can take 25 points away, but he's not the rival for Apiwat Wangtananon to worry about. That's you've got to be brave down there. They were the two Idemitsu Bunshu Hondas working together, but Nagao has increased his lead. These Hondas working hard together. Azroy Hakim has got himself back into P2 after that good work at the end of the straight. And he is 2. Helmi Asman is 3. Adananta Putra for Astra Honda Racing 4. Apiwat in P5.
Yeah, it's a 2-second gap now, Des. 4.57. Fastest lap by some way.
It's 5/10 faster than Azroy Hakim into P2, but it's Kengo, then a 4, then a 2, then another 2. Buchu Hondas, as you say, it looks like they're racing. This time it's wide, allows Azroy back into that P2. Looking at that team orders, but not this early in the race.
From Helmi to his friend and teammate, from Azroy to Helmi to stay behind him. He thinks he got the best chance of catching up. Kengo Nagao at the front. Adananta Putra right with those 2 Bunshu Hondas now. Just off them.
Battle for P2. He is 2nd in the championship standings. Little dent into Apiwat Wangtananon. And again, the 3 Hondas go in together. And again, it's difficult for Helmi Asma to hold on.
Visually, you can see that's a hell of a gap.
Certainly is. And Azroy Hakim and what? Holding off Adananta Putra. It's far from, it's just extended dramatically, and Adananta Putra is indeed through on the inside, and Apiwat seems just to be tracking Adananta. Adananta was able to hold on to that move as well.
Yeah, that was brilliantly done by Adananta. Now into P2, he finished P3 yesterday.
Smooth as silk from Adananta. Now then, was he being held up by Azroy Hakim? And is he able? There's only 7 laps to go at the end of this one. Kengo Nagao is near the bottom of the hill as Adananta leads the charge down from the top. But look at that brave late braking. That is superbly done. Can he hold on to it? He can too. Then he looks to hold it round the left-hander, round victory corner. That's wonderfully done from Azroy Hakim, but very frustrating for Adananta Putra.
Apiwat running about half a second in these cooler conditions.
154, mid 154s for everybody. 1 full second clear.
Okay, so Daniel is in the Bunshu Honda pit, I believe.
Insides from inside. There's a danger of them not being on the podium at all, though. They say they're looking for both on the podium. They're running 2nd and 5th at the moment, the Idemitsu Bunshu Hondas. Although, to be fair, Azroy Hakim is showing some of the pace that he had in qualification, but he's got...
And Apiwat is moving up. So he's now in podium position, the championship leader.
It's ominous the way Apiwat is able to do this. And again, Kengo Nagao, although it's mighty impressive, although the lead is close to 5 seconds, he's actually a wild card, so doesn't really come into the championship equations. And Apiwat doesn't have to worry. Helmi, even McKinley Kalpaz are just kept at a distance.
Yeah, what he wants and what he's going for right now on track, though he's not going to make it this time around, is to get himself into P2 behind Kengo. Because unless anything dramatic changes, Kengo will be taking away the big points today. Apiwat can get in front of his championship.
Not quite sure what to make of Azroy today. He's obviously very, very quick, but he has been overtaken a couple of times by Helmi Asman earlier on in the race. He's not been able to make an impression on Kengo Nagao.
Yeah, what has the fastest lap so far today? Oh no, sorry, he doesn't.
No, that's Kengo by quite.
Yeah, that's with Kengo.
Kengo, who's in a different race actually. He's in a different prefecture. A long way ahead, but that's good. I tell you what, he's taken this corner wonderfully well. And that enables him to get a good drive out to turn 14, 12 and 13 of the left-handers. And also sparking a comeback is Helmi Asman. What are we there? Again, actually high 154s this time. Kengo Nagao still holds that 5-second lead and seems to be racing within himself at the moment.
Starting to feel inevitable that Apiwat is going to push inwards of Arrc. Not quite the metronomic consistency that we're used to seeing from the Malaysian.
We're holding up Apiwat Wongtanan at the moment, and Adelanto Wow was in third place. Once again, they go out into the countryside. But just beyond midpoint of that race. Really is impressive from Kengo Nagao.
Yeah, he's 2 corners ahead at this point of the circuit. And Apiwat having another look. He'll take his time. Could be a rehearsal. Can I do in here? Can I do in there? Those 4 very tightly bunched up.
Top 600 category in the All Japan series is Nagao. He won here last series.
Yeah, he was attracting a lot of attention in pit lane. He's an entertaining character. He's very much an extrovert of confidence. Just off the back of these 4, in 6th place therefore is Kiatisak.
You're right, he's not far off Kiatisak. He might be able to get through. Ooh. No, is that
McKinley Carl-Paz.
McKinley Carl-Paz.
A rotten weekend for him.
Been a tough, but not today. Been regularly 7th and 8th in this competition, but no points for him today. The other.
Yeah, just about at every corner, Apiwat is having a look up the inside. He knows exactly when and where he's going to make his move. Still 4 laps to go. 3 after this one.
But why isn't he making his move? That would be the question.
Yeah, Apiwat tarried too long on that occasion, I think. Oh, but he is going to snap back. You would expect nothing else.
Fantastic. And it wasn't after you, Claude. It was, I am taking this corner. Adelanta taken by.
Yeah, so not that he needs to wake up, but something like a wake-up call there for Apiwat. If he's going to go for this P2, then he needs to get on with it. Oh, twitch there under braking, making all sorts of shapes. Adenanta
went wide.
And that's lost him a place there to Helmi.
So he's lost 2 places inside half a lap. Still Arrc Hakim Anwar. Remember, he was quickest in qualification. Remember, he's had that extra bowl of rice to eat. There's all of these things that are the factor. And Apiwat Wongtanan hasn't as yet been able to make creasing. It's 5.4 seconds. Barring a disaster, Kengo has a wild card, will take this victory.
See wildcards going well, but wildcard wins are not so usual.
Second for him yesterday.
Right, looking again as he has done almost every time up the end, but he hasn't quite got the pull to get past there.
Adelanto Helmi Asman just seems a little bit underpowered in comparison with the others. Helmi. This time Kengo is on rails. These are they're paid away. Kengo lapping 153.4 is the best. Only 2 laps have been inside 154. So Hakim, the other one with that, would suggest Arrc does have the pace to hold off Apiwat Wongtanan on.
I do believe that the gap back to Kiatisak is shrinking, but that is Veda Ega Pratama down in the gravel.
Veda Ega, a casualty.
Another step on the learning curve for the brilliant young Indonesian.
But again, Arrc holds up.
It's a difficult group to read, isn't it, Des?
It really is. You feel that Apiwat. I'm with you. You suspect that Apiwat is inevitably going to take it. But Arrc Hakim Anwar on team to have the straight line speed. Supersport 600cc, we're into the final 2 laps. We're focused on the holding off Apiwat Wongtananon and Adelantaputra. Japan leading, Malaysia, Thailand and Indonesia trying to come through on the inside. Apiwat is pushed. But what we can expect is Apiwat to try to strike back relatively early. Because Adelanta is the closest to him in the overall championship standings.
There you go.
There you go.
Didn't even have the...
What that does, as they're racing away, it meant that Arrc had a temporary respite from the pressure on him. Approached the top of the hill. There's a slide there from Adelanta.
Yeah, he's right. See what he does this time around.
Again, it's good from Arrc Hakim. He's been incredibly consistent. Real battles have been going on between 3 and 4. In the distance, coming onto the last lap, a full half. A main straight clear of everybody else is Kengo Nagao. Arrc Hakim Anwar 20 leads Apiwat to get a podium place ahead of Apiwat, and trying to get in there is Helmi Asman. Indeed, for Honda, Thailand has been able to close in.
Yeah, this is good from Arrc. Oh, and that's brilliant again.
Cross to say, you shall not take that space.
Yeah.
That's, oh, gosh.
Yeah, I mean, there are certain riders you know are going to be difficult to pass, difficult to intimidate, and
leg. I've got another one. In the meantime, Arrc Hakim is still able to go through. Jarton Tong comes through. Only 2 casualties so far. Veda Ega and McKinley Kalpaz. 5 seconds cleared this battle. Arrc Hakim, having been in P2 for so long, he will be determined to hold on, but now the pressure is really being ratcheted up. There's Kengo Nagao for Team Kenken. Arrc Hakim tries to hold on. Apiwat has a look down the inside. They'll come. If there is to be a move, it's got to be now. Apiwat, is he close enough? Adelantaputra is right in line. They're trying to get a drag from him. Apiwat goes on the inside and takes the space away from Arrc Hakim. Apiwat moment. Now he's got to go around victory corner. Kengo Nagao will take the victory, but Apiwat Wongtananon will come through into. Nagao takes it. Apiwat on the final lap ahead
of that position, but never underestimate type on the Yamaha Technic Racing Team Asia, the Yamaha R6. That was
won it by 4.8 seconds, slowing down. 4.48 seconds, slowing down. Team Ken. Can Ken do it? He's won it in fine style. Victory by 4.48 seconds, slowing down. But Apiwat Wongtananon for Yamaha Technic Racing Team Asia timed it to perfection to steal P2 from Arrc Hakim Anwar from Idemitsu Bunchu Honda for Astra Honda Racing Team. Ray Matsuoka, Yamaha Racing Indonesia, and Wayne Nugroho. Again, learning curve for both of those racers, P9 and 10. Shinya Mikami, congratulations to him from Terra Promote